I'm so high, so high. They told me to sit back, don't make a sound, don't go to the unknown. But I'm too curious for that. Might be a little crazy, I don't mind. I like the way it feels. No need to set off the alarm. No. See, I won't stick with it, running in a wheel, no. So I'll be taking off, for I'm dead and gone. Oh, I'm so high, so high. I'm erase the aeroplanes up in the sky. I'm so high, so high. I'm a dream and fall asleep on clouds tonight. Yeah. You see, my home is where my heart is, so I reach for higher ground. I'm living out of a suitcase. I'm getting close, now I can taste it. Flavors bitter, still so sweet. I see.
There is only one of you, only one of me. There's a million of those who won't let us be. But they're not gonna see me bleed. Cause baby, I got you. I've been beaten to the ground, dragged across the dirt. I've been scared to live cause some people never learn. But they're not gonna watch me burn. Cause baby, I got you. It's a new beginnings and a better life. It's a dancing underneath the disco lights. They can try but they can never take me down. Ooh, cause I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. They always bring all the lonely, but with you here nothing can scare me. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I will tell them what I'm feeling forevermore. I don't care about the feelings, not anymore. So let's show them that love is pure, no matter who it's for. It's a new beginnings and a better life. It's a dancing underneath the disco lights. They can try but they can never take me down. Cause I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not.
Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Desert Adventures in Arizona in sunny and hot, very hot Arizona. Thanks everybody for being here. Thanks everyone who's in the live stream and all of those who are watching after the facts. So thank you very much. Let's see who we have in the house this morning. We got Captain Jack Scrapper. Good morning. Good morning, Jack. First member in the house, Gracie and Jock's Adventures. I just watched one of her videos this morning. She's up there in Portland, Oregon, where it's a lot cooler than it is down here in the desert, that's for sure. Carol Waters is here. Good morning, Carol. Good to have you. I pinned at the top of the chat, Van Life Voyages live stream coming up in an hour. So we'll do a Desert Adventures raid over to see Tanya. Talca Detector is here. Good morning. Good morning. Coming to us from Chile. Thank you for being here. Scrolling. Ringo and Czar's here. Good morning. Good morning. Good to have you. Ava Potterfield and Friends is here. Always start my Monday morning out with Ava Potterfield and a cup of coffee. So yum, yum. Always interesting conversation. Yeah, that trailer I put at the front there, you can do that for your live streams if you use the, I think it's the paid version of StreamYard. There's a trailer you can add in there, and that's what I do. And I put that in there just for you, Ava. Thank you. Scrolling. Gracie is visiting with a friend and having some coffee. We'll give your friend a hug for us and say hello from the folks in the chat. Got 18 people in this morning. Good to have everybody. Naj is here, another channel member. Good to have you all the way from Florida. Scrolling some more. Yep, that drone, boy, I'll tell you what, the next best thing to being a bird, I think we all have dreams, right, of flying like a bird. Well, I do too. And having that drone to take out and fly around, especially with a nice big screen that I can watch the video, I can go out and I can fly around these cactus, fly around these hills. And this Mini 4 Pro really has a nice camera. So it's one of my favorite things to do, especially during situations like this where we might have a storm rolling in and I want to catch some lightning or just a beautiful sunset. She Devil Adventures is here. Happy Monday, working and lurking. Good to have you, Tommy. Rose is in the house. Thanks for being here, Rose. She's dropping links. There's Carol, Captain Jack, and Talca Detector. Thanks, Rose. Appreciate that very much. Casey Jones is here. Good morning. More links. Scrolling. We got Fairy Dust in the house. Happy Monday morning, Brene. Good to have you. So a lot of folks had a good time up in the Oregon meetup. Oh, I'm sure it's Monday, huh? Just not sure about the happy part, huh? Hey, when you're retired, every day's a Saturday. In fact, my niece made a decal for our RV that was the first decal that I put on there, and it says every day is a Saturday. And that's pretty much it when you're retired. And I did my time, like all you folks that are still working. I did my time out there, and 45 years of working, was able to retire and enjoy life. So we get up in the morning, we have a cup of coffee, and then we decide, okay, we got 129,000 acres out here in the monument. What are we going to do with it today? Are we going to go out and drive around? Am I going to go fly the drone? Well, right now we're kind of hoping for rain. And the monsoon is kind of here, but it comes and goes. We get moisture flow from Mexico passing up through here. And then what has to happen is we have to have the daytime heating to create the storms. And so you have the sun shining on the ground, you have basically flow going up into the clouds, into the moisture, creates clouds, and then you have the downpour. So that's what we're waiting for right now. We need rain. We've had a couple of short rainstorms, not a whole lot to speak of, but we certainly need more. More links. There's Debbie F. And Debbie F celebrated a birthday here recently, so this is for you, Debbie. So happy birthday to Debbie F. All right, let's see who else we have here. I just made that new one up, so thanks for popping in, Debbie, and happy birthday to you. Ringo's saying hello. Mel and Nettie are here. Good morning, good morning. Thanks for being a member. Made it through the hurricane. See, I told you guys would be fine. They had a hurricane make landfall. I think it was a category 1, so it wasn't too bad. Oki and I have been through a lot of typhoons, which is basically a hurricane on the lower side of the equator. Down there, they call it a typhoon, and it's called a hurricane up north. So you got the grass mowed, left the door closed so the rain wouldn't come in. I knew you'd make it through. So welcome, welcome. Thanks for being a member. Yep, glad you made it through safely. All right, Debbie says, I have drone questions. Okay, so Debbie, I started off with a DJI Mini 1. So I had the first Mini 1, then I bought a Mini 2 and flew that for a couple years. And then I bought this Mini 4 Pro. So these are, in my opinion, the cheapest drones you can get. The Mini 3 is more expensive. It's more high end, but it can do a lot more, nicer video and then that sort of thing. But I haven't had a Mini 3 or a DJI 3. That's a larger drone than the ones that I have flown. I like the 4. The 4 is my favorite. I basically just ordered it off of Amazon. They have the same price on Amazon as you can get it anywhere else. You can also get it from Best Buy. Best Buy has them here in the Tucson area, and they're the same price there. But yeah, I really love flying it. And where we live out here inside the monument, like I said earlier, if I see a beautiful sunset or a nice sunrise, I run and grab the drone, put it up in the air, and start recording. So it's really cool. Stu is here, surfing the waters here. Awesome, Stu. Good to have you from Columbus, Ohio. Thanks for being here. Stu always makes excellent comments on my videos. Thank you for the support, Stu. Channel member in the house, CR View. Good morning, good morning. Coming to us from hotter than us, Quartzsite, Arizona. Luckily, CR View and Roy and Becky's Travels are inside an RV park plugged in as they need it to keep that air conditioner going. There's CR Views link. Thank you, Rose. Debbie, The birthday lady saying hello. Diana is here. Haven't heard from me in a while. Thanks for stopping in to say hello. Yeah, it's tough, huh? Good to see you, Diana. Scrolling. Look at that. We got the lady from the Northwest, waterfall lady. Bree is here. Sorry, I had an old man brain fart there. Bree is here, TGIF. Thanks for being here. Scrolling. Captain gets a salute. It's officially burn your face off, right? Yeah. So let's see what the temperature is here. Oh, we got a visitor. We got to say hello to Lucas here real quick. All right. He knows I have snacks here. Oki's been out playing with them. So wait. Okay. Wait. He wants this. He wants it really bad. Okay. And he's off. So Lucas says, good morning. Got his snack. Yeah, it's hot, huh? All right. I was going to check the weather here. Let's see. And CRV is also a channel member. So thank you very much. Hey, Siri, what's the weather here today?
The National Weather Service has issued an excessive heat warning until 3 p.m. Should be sunny today.
111. It's going to be more like 114 or 15 because we're generally a few degrees hotter. Scrolling. Did I see Hawkins Family Adventure here? Good morning. Happy birthday, dear Debbie. Happy birthday to you. Nomadic Pride is here. Stopping in for a few to say hi. Good morning. Thanks for popping in. Oh, I know what the dentist feels like. I just got finished up with some dental work. I actually had an implant done. So, word to the wise, I learned something. I had a lot of achiness up here in my jawline, and I know I needed 2 root canals done. I had 1 done. I had 2 other root canals that needed to be done. The dentist said, you should really get those taken care of. Well, they're expensive. So I put it off. And then what happens after a while is if you have infection in your jaw, it's going to take away the bone. And so I lost some bone up there. When I finally went in for the root canal, he said, in order for us to, put that tooth in there, they had to take a tooth out. In order for us to replace it, we can do a bridge or we can do a post. And so I thought, well, with the dental insurance that we have, they pay for 50% of the post. So I went ahead and had a post done. But geez, it took like 9 months to get it all done. And now it's finished, and I'm happy about that. So good luck at the dentist. There's Lucas. And hope it all works out for you. It's important to get dental work. Try to keep up with it. I know it's expensive. Yeah, he's a sweet boy for sure. And he's really smart. He has this trained. He's been training this now for a couple of years. He loves his chucker stick, the stick that we throw the ball with. And he'll actually grab his ball and he'll take us out in the yard. We follow him, and then he'll drop it where he wants us to throw it from. So he'll drop his ball, he'll take off and go hide behind a bush. And then we have to pick up his ball, and then we throw it, and then he catches it, brings it back to us. So we do that every morning and every evening. And he has us trained pretty well. Listening and doing the laundry. Yeah, it's laundry day today for us too. Oki's working on that too. 98 right now. You know, when we got up this morning, that's a nice thing about being in the desert, huh, Tim? When we got up this morning, it was cool. So right here, it says 76 degrees. You see that? That's 37% humidity, 78 in the house. So when we get up in the mornings, it's cool in the desert, and it's usually related to the low humidity. So it cools off at night. You get up in the morning. So we run around. We're up at 5. We run around and we do all our chores, water plants, haul water, whatever we need to do. And then when it starts getting hot, then we retreat inside, and guess what? We do some YouTube. I love going to the dentist. All right, Hawkins Family Adventures, Sandra is going to be doing meetings on Thursday and Sunday starting next week. So she does AA meetings that you can pop in and watch. Rose says it's pouring off and on like a cow peeing. Can you share some of that, Rose? We could use that. We did have Oki hollered at me and showed me we have a cactus blooming right now. So this hedgehog cactus is blooming, have beautiful, beautiful flowers. Pretty cool. And then look at this crazy thing. This is a century plant. See, the bottom is dead down here. Right there. The bottom of that thing is dead. Oops. Let me get back to it. But the stalk is still alive, and it has century plant babies on it. There's a nice saguaro there. In front there is a normal looking century plant. It's like an agave. And then that one in the back there with the tall stalk, that one is dying, and that's how they make new plants. And here's a close-up of that stalk. So you can pull one of those off, put it in a pot, water it, and you'll have a new century plant. And there are thousands of them on that stalk. It's just loaded with it. So we'll be giving out century plants to some of the neighbors, and they'll enjoy those. We had one neighbor call us once already, and she wants some of those. All right, continuing on. There's Sandra's link. We got the Adventures of Traveling Mike here. Good morning. Good morning. I think Mike's up there in Colorado right now. Good to have you, Mike. All right. Doing live streams on Wednesday. Okay. Going to be a chat, and then Thursday and Sunday will be AA meetings at 11. Okay, good. Central Oregon heat wave, huh? I heard it was pretty hot up there. 5 more days to go till it breaks. Okay. Yeah, we get stretches down here where we don't get below 100 most days. There's Janice. Good morning. Good morning. Good to have you. All the way over from Australia. Janice, I watched a couple of those videos of that link you sent me of those four-wheelers there. That's pretty cool stuff. Scrolling. There's Georgianne. Good morning. Good morning. Good to have you. Anyone else having a birthday in July? I know Debbie F. had one. Yeah, I saw you had a live stream going there, Mike. You all can have it. All my stuff is in totes, waiting for an auctioneer to come. Yeah, hope you make some money on it. Big hugs from Minnesota. Step Van Dan is in the house, another channel member. Good morning, Dan. Hugs from Minnesota. Great to see everyone and be seen. Yeah, you don't want to be on a billboard, right? Or the national news, right? I missed it again. Dang it. Dang it. Just turned 51. Awesome. July 5th. That's good enough. So happy birthday to Nomadic Pride. Awesome. 51 years old. Congratulations for making it to 51. I can't even remember when I was 51. That was a long time ago. I'm 68 now. Let's see. Lucas is here. He knows I've got another treat right here. So he's coming in to finish it up. So let me reintroduce you to Lucas. See his tail back there? Wait. So Lucas is a rescue that we've had for a couple years. He's about 3.5 now. You can see him drooling. No, wait, not yet. He's trying to sneak it. See, he knows he's not supposed to, he's supposed to use his manners. Let me see. Use your manners, Lucas. Use your manners. Wait. So I make him wait until I give him permission to take it. That way he's not just grabbing it out of your hand. Okay. All right. Enjoy your snack. And we do that with his food too. We make him sit and wait. Oh, there's Janice. My birthday's in July. I think Janice is turning 29 years old, I heard. So here's one for Janice. All right. Good to see you too, Dan. Happy birthday to all the July babies. Awesome. Okay, mister, you got enough. Go take a break. Awesome. May all your dreams come true, huh? Very cool. Happy birthday, Bree says. Bree, I noticed you dropped a video on your trip to Alaska. I haven't watched it yet, but it's on my list. Happy birthday to all the July peeps. Me either, Steve. I'm more your age. Mike says, level up day. Happy belated level up day. Yeah, you guys were out camping, right? So Hawkins Family Adventure and Lily took their pups and their families out and did some camping over July 4th. We missed you, but we know that you were out relaxing. And I think the best place for us to repair our souls and to rejuvenate is to get out into nature. And Oki and I believe that wholeheartedly. We love being out in nature. Sometimes you get a sunburn, but that's part of the experience, right? There's Lily's link. Thank you, Rose. Yeah, that's okay, Sandra. We know. We know. We're just glad you're here. So, Sandra, Hawkins Family Adventures, and Lily are twin sisters. There's James Catneys, another channel member in the house. Good morning. Good morning. Glad you're here, James. Give Cindy a hug for us. Oh, wow. My van is scheduled for delivery between tomorrow. Best birthday ever. Awesome. Awesome. And Nomadic Pride, are you going to be a full-time nomad or part-time, or give us a little information there? James and Cindy. Meanwhile, yeah, that's right. He goes and gets a drink of water, and then we got to slide around the kitchen after he's done. Scrolling. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh, okay. Ironwood 2025. Totally missed out. All right. Will be good to see you. Good to meet you. Oh, I'll bet it was Renee. I'll bet it cold, right? Cold, yeah. I'll bet it was. Never made it up there. I flew through there at Anchorage many times when I was in the military, and we used to fly back and forth to Japan all the time. And they used to stop in Anchorage, and it was usually would be 11, 12 o'clock at night, and of course everything is closed. So we would look out the window there in the airport and look at that white stuff all over in the wintertime. That's the most I have seen of Alaska. Level up, right? That's pretty cool. There's Rose singing. Awesome. Level 51. Achievement unlocked. That's great. Hey, look at that. We got Roy in the house. And Roy and Becky will be coming up live at 10 o'clock. I think you guys are still going live. I didn't check for a thumbnail, but normally Roy and Becky go live at 10 o'clock Arizona time. Yeah, Captain Jack was at the last Ironwood meetup, and looks like he's planning on being back. Yeah, we have a good time. We have Nomadic Pride. If you could share your name with us if you care to. We have a good time out here. So Oki and I live out here in the Ironwood Monument. What we have back here is Ragged Top Mountain. That's probably the most interesting view of it. It's a very unusual feature. We have petroglyphs out here. We have an old mining smelter up north. We have some campgrounds out here, and folks that come out here, especially for the first time, and prioritize channel members. So when a channel member shows up here early, I give them private tours of the monument. So I take them out in my Jeep. I have a couple of Jeeps and a truck, all four-wheel drive vehicles, and I'll carry them around and show them the monument. So I prioritize channel members and get them out there before the meetup starts. So we have 129,000 acres, just beautiful in the wintertime. It's nice and warm, cold at night, but we have some beautiful camping out here. So looking forward to seeing you out here. Carol's still here. Hey. Good to see you, Carol. Scrolling. Everybody's saying hello. Catherine Cook and Homer, I think, are still up north in northern Arizona. I forgot the town they're at. Okay, full-time selling my house in Bend and getting on the road. Awesome. We visited Bend, Oregon one time in August. Gee whiz, it was August 1st. Oki and I were on a motorcycle trip, stopped to visit some people that we know there. And we got up the morning of August 1st in Bend, Oregon, and we had a dusting of snow on our motorcycle. It did warm up later on, but it was a little shocking for desert rats to see snow. Scrolling. Yeah, congrats, huh? That's exciting, huh? A lot of people doing it now. A lot of people are nomadic, and Captain Jack Scrapper's been nomadic since December this year. He hit the road in December. Now he does have a home base back in Michigan, but he's been out here a lot, and we got to meet him. Uh-oh, we had Troy S. belly dancing. Oh, I'll bet that was fun. All right. Yeah, you got to be. I have my black Jeep in the shop right now, my TJ. It's a 2003. Lily's got a Jeep too. Mine is an old 2003, so it's over 20 years old. The front end, it's been modified over the years. When I was working, I put not all of it, but a lot of my overtime money I put into the Jeep and upgrades and different things. Well, after 20 years and 100,000 miles, it needs some work. So I've got it in the shop getting the front end worked on. Needs tie rod ends and that sort of thing on the front. So I've got one of the best shops in Tucson working on it right now. Roy saying hello. Yeah, it sounds like Mike had a good time on his live stream. Mike, Adventures of Traveling Mike, was involved in doing the longest live stream I think I've ever seen on YouTube. I think it made a I don't know if it was the longest, but it was pretty close, and it was fun to watch. 10:32, belly dancing. Oh yeah, yeah. The hook, right? Belly dancing hook. That's your hook, Mike. John, okay, John. Good to have you. John, welcome. We have a great bunch of people in here. And when you get down here to Southern Arizona, be sure to check in, and I'll help you any way I can. Oh, okay, that's good. That would be great, Mike. Now, Traveling Mike was down here a couple years ago at the Ironwood meetup. He has a great box trailer that he built. It's got solar on it. He's got a kitchen in it, a bed, and I did a video on it a couple years ago that's on my channel. And looking forward to seeing you again, Mike. 89 right now, where Lily is. Awesome. There's Nate. Land Cloud Adventures is in the house, coming to us from the great white north. Good to see you. Okay, a huge tent takes 2 poles to put it up, a bell 10 by 10. Yeah, the new tents are definitely better, aren't they? I have an old tent. It takes 2 people to put it up. It still works. That's right. The official, unofficial welcoming committee. That's right. Anyone who shows up in the monument that contacts me, basically, like I said earlier, I prioritize channel members. So if I have a channel member show up, they get first dibs at wandering around the monument. And Oki and I know the monument. I mean, it's basically our backyard. So we have 5 acres inside the monument. There's one section, 640 acres, that's privately owned land. A lot of it is being developed now that we're getting a lot of people moving out here, building houses. And so it's filling in. But we literally go out our gate and we're in the monument. So we have 129,000 acres and we just love it. We just love it out here. There's Nate's channel right there. Thank you. Thank you, Rose. All right. This is the lady that wants plants from us. So I'm going to let her leave a message. That's our neighbor Jane. And I'm going to take her message and call her back. She wants some of those century plants. So we've got a couple set aside for her. Scrolling. It's true it snows in June and July, huh? That's crazy for a desert rat. We don't like that. Checking in on Pippi. Troy has belly dancing. Oh boy, I'll bet that was fun. Debbie saying hello. Pippi was out camping for the first time. That was fun to watch. It was at 13:58. Okay. Was a blast. Scrolling. Roy says it's 96 right now. 120 is the high. We're only supposed to be 111, but probably in 114 or 15. Yeah, that's hot, huh? That is hot. All right, Sandra, thanks for popping in and saying hello. There's a link. Pippi's first camping trip. Lots of water, right? Lots of water. Gotta have water. Especially important in the desert. Anybody who comes down here, sometimes we see on the news all the time where, Phoenix is a big city. A lot of business folks come down to Phoenix. They might come from Oregon or up in the Midwest where it's, the temperature is, wow, we got a bunch of gnats out there. The temperature is much more moderate than in the desert, but what we have down here is the dry air. And so people will show up on business trips and they'll say, wow, there's a mountain right over there. I'm going to go hike that. And so they get up, they head out there at 10 or 11 o'clock to hike that mountain, and they don't bring enough water. And it's 100 degrees plus, and they get into trouble. So if you ever come down to Arizona, especially in the summertime, drink lots of water. Van Life Voyages is here. Good morning. Good morning. Tanya and Derek, they're going live here at the top of the hour. I pinned that in the top of the chat there. So we'll go over there and say hello. Yeah, pups love to go camping, huh? Lucas is a good camper too. The only thing he doesn't care for is being on a tether. Wow, we got a bunch of bugs out there. So one of the neighbors called and said, "Are you guys getting all those gnats?" And now they're showing up here. There's thousands of gnats flying around. But anyway, Lucas doesn't like to be tethered. He accepts it because that's basically what we do when we're camping. We don't let him run around campgrounds. So we always keep him tethered or on a leash. But otherwise, he loves to be out camping. It's a new experience for them. Yep, we stock up on Gatorade too. Whoa, zip lining, huh? There you go. Nomadic Pride. There you go. People worry about, you know, not doing good videos or that no one will watch. Um, don't worry about that. I treat YouTube kind of like I used to treat Facebook. I throw videos up there of Lucas and some of our travels um, and things like that. That YouTube is kind of my Facebook now. And so just throw it up there, record, do the best you can. And the secret to success, in my opinion, and I've tested this, is that when people subscribe to you and watch your stuff, watch your videos, make sure that you acknowledge that they watched it. Thank them for watching it. Grandma Kelly is one of my channel members. Grandma Kelly, Clean Life, Clean Living. She does giveaways on her live streams, and she sent me this coin recently that I won on one of her live streams. And then on the back of it, she has this you can scan that with your phone and it takes you to her channel. So, another great way to advertise. But anyway, having a successful channel when you're starting is number one, create videos. Number two, when people watch your videos, acknowledge that they watched it. Click like, where the little heart is on their comments. And then if they're channel members, I always make sure that I thank them for watching and interact with them when they make a comment. Now, if you don't do that, people won't stick with you. You may have 1,000 subscribers or 500 or 200 or whatever you have. And if you put a video up and people like it and comment on it, if you don't comment back and acknowledge that they were there and thank them, they're not going to stick with you. Not all of them will stick with you. So, just my little piece of advice if you're going to start a channel. I mean, I'm not a huge channel. I think I have 3,800, something like that. Let me see. But I've been gaining every month. No, I have 3,447 subscribers, 18,000 views. But see, I get 50 to 75 new subscribers every month. And then, the videos that I do, I try to improve them a little bit every time I post one. Just try to do a little something better, whether it's a better thumbnail or, maybe, just little improvements you want to try to do. But I know, right? So anyway, I work hard on my little channel, but it gives me something to do. It gets me out and flying the drone, that dirty SNOW, huh? That's right. That's right. Water and AC is our best friend. So we go out in the mornings, we do chores. And if you live in the heat of the desert, the best thing, in my opinion, from a guy who was born and raised here, is to get up early with the sun. Go out, do your chores when it's 70 degrees. When it starts hitting 90, 95, then come in and watch Roy and Becky's Travels, which will be coming up at 10 o'clock. That's right. That's exactly right. So when I was working, I was out in the stuff every day, all day long. And we had 5-gallon containers on our trucks that we kept iced up with water. And when I would get back in, some days I was almost out of water. Yeah, nice to visit. I hear you, Naj. And we lived in places, with snow. Oki and I lived in Nebraska, Lincoln, Omaha, Nebraska. We lived up in New Hampshire for a year. And so we know what snow's like, but I'd much rather shovel sun. Electrolytes too, that's exactly right, yeah. James loves snow. Breaking camp, headed to work. All right. Everyone have a great day. Tuesday night at 6 p.m. for Adult Humor Hour. So Captain Jack has a Tuesday night live stream, always a good time. So we'll see. Captain Jack is working at the local Circle K. Very true, very true. Get a kiss from Shadow before he eats. Oh, that's nice. Good day at work. Be safe. There's Traveling Merton and Sue. Hello, hello. Good to see you. They didn't have a live stream this Sunday. Hope you guys are feeling better. You might be working too hard. If you're not feeling good, you might be working too hard. Just a little hint there. Yeah, we met Skyla. What a sweet dog. She's a sweetheart. We do. We take Lucas out with us. Now, we have a track that runs around our property, and when it's hot like this, in the summertime, we usually stay on our property and we get up and we walk. But when it's cooler out, we'll sometimes we'll drive out there to Ragged Top. There's a neat little trail. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. There's a neat little trail at the base of Ragged Top that you can walk up there, and we'll take them up there. That's my favorite trail for hiking. Let's see if this works. I can't make a heart. Can I make a heart? Uh, uh, no, it's not going to work. If you can make a heart, sometimes that works. You can have hearts flying behind your head. But yeah, we take Lucas out there all the time. Misha Lee is here. Good morning. Good morning. Coming to us from Kansas. She does a Sunday piano playing. She plays a piano and shares a song. There's Traveling Merton and Sue's link. There's Misha. Right, Lily's taken off. Got to get things done. Good to have you, Lily. Thank you very much for being here. And I'm going to look and see if I had something more to share with you guys. Oh, yeah. One thing that is happening here in the desert is our desert trees are putting on seed pods. And so one thing that we do sometimes is we'll collect seed pods and then we'll actually propagate these and grow new trees, right? Let me take that comment off there. So this seed pod right here comes from a desert tree called a mesquite. It's a mesquite tree, and the seeds are inside. So you break these open, and then you can take the seeds out from inside. We live inside the Ironwood Forest National Monument, and so we have ironwood trees. And so once a year, they bloom and we get seed pods off of them. And what we do is, again, break them open. And then you can see right here, let me get up to the camera there. There's a couple seeds in there. Now you can't just throw these in a pot because they won't grow. You actually have to scrape them with a file, score them a little bit, and I'll show you a picture of how we do that. So right there, I've scored that seed. You can see where I've shaved a little bit off. And then you lay it in a pan on paper towels, and then put some water in it and put another paper towel over top of it. And then keep it wet, keep it moist, and it takes a couple weeks, but you'll actually get roots that'll come out. And I don't have those yet, pictures of those, but we have grown a number of trees, ironwood trees, and then we put them in a pot for probably their first 6 months, and then we'll plant them in the ground and water them. And then we have a number of ironwood trees on our property that we've done this way. It's really satisfying to do. And these are collected seeds from the trees that grow in our yard. And I usually will collect them, put them in a baggie and date them. And you can keep them for a couple years. But that's what we enjoy doing. Thank you, Rose. Ron Darrell's in the house. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, that's good. That's good, John. That's the way to do it. All right. Coming up on 56 minutes. That's right. Ron has a new puppy. Well, she's a year old. He's got a new Boston Terrier and just picked her up from, I guess they flew her down from Montana down to Texas. And he just picked her up and has her at the house now. So they're getting to know each other. He lost Rocky recently, unexpectedly, but he's got a new baby now. Scrolling. That's why I only interact with smaller channels under 20K. Yeah, and that's true, John. A lot of the larger channels, you won't hear from them, huh? I like interacting with people and acknowledging them. I think even if you're a big channel, you got to go through and click and acknowledge your comments. It doesn't take that long to do. And there are a couple of big channels that I followed for years that I go back intermittently now because it doesn't matter if I make a comment, I never hear anything. So that doesn't make me want to go back. At that point, you're only there for the comment. You're not there for the content. You're only there for the content. You're not there for the interaction anymore. So, yeah, exactly. Yep. Yeah, we've all been growing slowly, and I work hard at it. CR View has a great channel too, so be sure to check them out. Oh, I couldn't live happily without snow. So Misha loves snow. I prefer to shovel sun. You can have your snow, Misha. We're getting smoke down here for sure. We're seeing it we kind of overlook the Tucson Valley when we're traveling towards town, and we're seeing smoke covering that whole valley. And let me see here. I've got an app here called Watch Duty that has wildfires. Yeah, there's fires all over the place. None in southern Arizona. Everything is up north of us, and over in New Mexico. So yeah, we've got smoke down here. Yeah, I don't think it's thick enough to interfere with our solar. Linda Barker's here. Good morning, Linda. or good afternoon, probably where you're at. Close to it anyway. All right, heading off to the dentist. Good to meet you, John. Be sure to come back. I'm here every Monday morning at 8 o'clock Arizona time. Good group of people here. Scrolling. Look at that. We got Marshall in the house. Mellow Nomadic Adventures. Good to see him, Marshall. He's working on a van, just posted an update. It's looking really good. I'm looking forward to doing a tour of that when you get out here for Ironwood 25. And there's Marshall's link. Thanks, Rose. Ooh, yeah, mesquite is definitely good for barbecuing. That's right. We have a lot of that out here. Yeah, we do propagate them. And we live in the Ironwood Forest National Monument. They're protected out here. Okay. Yeah, in a baggie. That's a good idea in a baggie. That's probably better than having it open air. I may have to test that, Misha. Mike saying hello to Marshall. Yeah, he's happy. He's happy. He's got his new puppy. All right, She Devil's saying hello to everybody. Tommy's got a great bus build going. And she was working on troubleshooting her air conditioning. I don't know if she got that figured out or not, but she's got a mini split in there that she was working on. Beautiful bus. Beautiful bus. Lucas is back. What are you doing, mister? What are you doing? Huh? Yeah. I don't have any more snacks. No, you eat all the snacks. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. He's a good boy. Very lovable. He wakes us up every morning between 4:30 and 5, and it's usually a nose in the armpit. That's how we get woken up. Or if you happen to be laying facing the edge of the bed, you'll get a cold nose, a kiss. Wake up, Mom. Wake up, Dad. No snow, huh, Tommy? Yeah, and Naj is a great supporter and member of the channel. Thanks, Naj. Always enjoy your comments on my videos. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Yeah, Watch Duty is a great app, huh? Okay, 35 plus acre at the Parker Dam. They had some of those fire planes down here in Marana Station at the airport. I think they have just moved them out. I don't know if they're using them somewhere, but they actually set up a camp down here at the Marana Airport, and they had pilots down there on standby and technicians and water trucks, and they would fly out of there. Anytime a fire starts, they need to jump on it right away to keep it from spreading. Wow, that's pretty smoky. Oki and I are talking about going camping. Normally we would be out camping right now. We haven't been because we've got a water well going in across the road. We share a well with our neighbor, but there's not enough water. So over the 20 years we've had it, the water level has continued to drop. It's not enough water now during the summer months to support both properties. So we're going in with her to drill a new well. They drilled the well. They hit good water. They say we got about 20 to 22 gallons a minute output on it. For how long, you don't know yet. We'll figure that out later. But we have good water. We're just waiting for the company to put the pump down the hole and do all the wiring and hook up, and then we should be able to take off and do some camping, set up some automatic watering on our property to keep the trees going. We have some fairly large citrus trees, grapefruit and orange trees. We don't want to lose those if we take off camping somewhere. So we need to be able to water them. And so having a new well will give us a little bit more freedom to travel. And then we'll be happy when that's all done. All right. Thanks, Janice, for coming in. It's 2 a.m. where Janice is over in Oz. Thank you. Appreciate it very much. And you have a good sleep. Yeah, it's basically the same as watching TV, right? And that's something that we did too. We got rid of Dish TV. Have you ever tried to get rid of your service like Dish or what's the other one, DirecTV? They don't want to let you go. It took me, I spent a good 20 to 30 minutes on the phone with them when we made the decision to get rid of Dish TV. It was tough to do. It was tough to do. They didn't want to let me go. They kept giving us, well, we'll give you $110 a month instead of $150. No, I want to get rid of it because we're YouTubers now. All right, we're going to close this down and go over and visit Tanya and say hello. And I'm going to have a little breakfast. So let me make sure I didn't miss anybody. Yeah, Lucas is hanging out. I think he's up in Colorado, I think I saw. Doggy kisses, right? Ah, fireworks. Yep. That's how it happens. Yeah, the purple schoolie, that's beautiful. It's awesome. Crossovers here. Hello. Thanks for joining us. We're just finishing up here. Burton and Sue, have a great week. Scrolling. There's Crossovers link. Thank you, Rose, for dropping those links. Always appreciate it. Thank you, Ringo and Czar. Good to have you. Thanks for being here. And we got a 101 now up there in Quartzsite. You should be able to take your hoodie off now. All right. Thanks, everybody, for coming in today. We'll see you next time.
Do you want a new version of me just because? When you're deep in daydreams, when nothing's forbidden, am I enough? If you could change, I'll take from